All right, everyone. Today we're actually going to start to figure out what our offer is going to be. Now, one of the resources that you got today is actually from the 2 Club X program. Russell did a training on product secrets, 21 different ways to create products for your offers. You heard about it today in the training. You have this newsletter in your possession that you can use, and I think it's an amazing way to come up with ideas. So whether it's things like books, ghostwriting, private label rights, compiling a book, ideas, newsletters, niching content, public domain, interviews, podcasts, etc., etc. You also are going to have this file when you get it. You can download it as a PDF. You can actually, we're going to give you the Google link so you can sign into your Google account, and then you can do file, make a copy. Let me show you how that's all going to work here. I'm going to grab the link so you can see. So I'm going to copy that, open in a new incognito window. So when you click on that link, it's going to look like this. And if you sign in to your Google account, so I'm just going to sign into my account here. Okay, I got in. Here I am. So you'll see that there's only view only access. You just go to file and then make a copy. Make a copy for yourself, place it in your drive. Once it comes into your drive, the nice thing about this is that you can write on it if you want, and you can put the little thing, because this is actually like the master. So you can say, all right, I'm going to do, piano flashcards or whatever. So I just wanted to show you how to use that so you can have it as you go along in the challenge. But what I'd like to do is talk about how Russell came up with all kinds of ideas and then has you pick pieces that kind of naturally go together and create all of your offers. So in my last video, I talked about piano. And let's say I wanted to do a piano course for elementary school. That's what I decided to do. Okay, so that's my idea. Sorry, I have this thing about wanting to have pretty fonts. I don't know what it is about it. Okay, so now I'm going through and I'm coming up with a million ideas, right? So it's like flashcards, chord charts for favorite songs. Maybe I came up with a private label rights book I'm publishing. You know what I mean? Like Russell talks about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go read the Product Secrets newsletter. In fact, let's pull it up here. I'm going to close that and go over to here. Audio books, audio interviews. So I think you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an audio interview with a well-known piano teacher. And you know what? Believe it or not, that's not actually hard to do. If you just Google piano teachers, the ones, and you ask for an interview, most of them will do it. Most of them are happy to do it. Podcast compilation. So we'll do that. We'll do podcast compilation on teaching methods of music for young children. I'm going to go find all the greatest episodes. Let's say I'll do that. What else? What are some other options? Okay, well, let's see. I would do definitely some walkthrough videos of myself playing, right? So like walkthrough videos. I'll do some worksheets on how to read music. What are some other ideas? I'm literally coming up with this off the top of my head. I did not plan for this. I'm going to do an audit over Zoom or Skype. I'm going to do practice companion, where I will sit on Zoom and watch your child practice for accountability. What else? Let's see. I'll create a Facebook group for parents. I can do a members area as well if I wanted to, although most of that will go in a members area already. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I would do. I think that's probably it. Maybe I could do a monthly newsletter. Okay, the idea is you should probably spend a lot more time than I just did. That was, I literally spent 5 minutes on the fly recording myself doing that. Okay. So that's kind of the idea. So now what I want to do is I want to identify where and how, like it's called offer sequencing, where you try to figure out like which piece goes where. Typically you want something super sexy. I'm just going to put it here, say super sexy. You want something super sexy there, and you also want something super sexy here. And that's because you want them to opt in, obviously, and then you want them to buy the first thing, because once they buy the first thing, buying the second thing and then the third thing is a heck of a lot easier. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to think about what is the sexiest thing. Now, I could guess, right? Or I could remember when I did my offer hacking, when I was looking at books and I was seeing what was super popular. Remember, one of the things that I saw that was popular was chord charts, right? So for favorite songs. So that might be something that would be like my easy beginner chord charts for whatever, top 50 children's songs or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to put here that part of the offer. I'm going to make it a lot smaller so that it all lines up fine, okay? So I'm going to do that there. And then the other thing that I think is probably pretty cool is, let's see, probably the flashcards. I could do a set of flashcards for free here. I could do that as well, okay? All right, so now I have that. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to figure out if I'm going to do chord charts for favorite songs, right? That's going to be kind of like the main thing that I'm offering here. What are some of the things that naturally go with that? So I got rid of these already. So this one's done. This one's done. Now, I would say chord charts. Maybe I'm going to do the audio interview with a well-known piano teacher, you know, so that they can figure out how to teach their kid. Maybe they feel like they're not sure that they're cut out for it. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and that's going to have a sexy name. That's not going to say that because that's not sexy at all. We're going to say like, you know, how to make your kid love practicing with you in 10 minutes a day or something kind of sexy over there, right? So I'll do that. Then I will do maybe the worksheets. Okay, I'll put that here. Can do that as well. Okay, and what else? Oh, Facebook group for parents. I'll do that one. As you can see, an offer has multiple pieces. It has a lot of pieces. It's not just one simple little thing. So you can see the offer is getting juicier and juicier as we go along. I need one more thing here. So probably I would do, because this is going to be less expensive than the other pieces in the offer, I don't want to do anything like all of these things are a fair amount of work, like number 8, number 9, number 11. So maybe I will do walkthrough videos. And I probably would change kind of the order of how they appear, but for the sake of this exercise that I'm just totally doing on the fly, I'll do something like this. Okay, so we do that. Now, not quite sure what the price is. That's fine. I don't have to really worry about that right now. But with the order bump is like an easy yes. Doesn't take a lot. Now, I think what we'll do is do a quick audit over Zoom or Skype, and then that will help me identify where the student is. So if they want just kind of like that high touch where they're having someone look, I'll put the audit there. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I wanted to make it smaller. Okay, so there we go. So there's my order bump. Now, what is the next thing, right? So now they basically know how to do they're teaching their kid chord charts. They're going to have a bunch of bonuses, worksheets, walkthrough videos, Facebook group. They could also do an audit. What is the OTO? Okay, so this is kind of what I've got left. Wait, this one's gone. So as you can see, you need a lot of ideas. I think probably what I'm going to choose is the practice companion, because no parent wants to practice, right? With their kid, they don't have time. So I'm going to do the practice companion, which is kind of like a done for you service. And I'm going to do this one right here, and I'm going to put that over there. Okay, super easy. And then once I've done that, I think when you get a practice companion, you're going to get all these other things. You're going to get a podcast compilation of teaching methods, private label rights book. Now, maybe I have to add some more stuff. You'll get a monthly newsletter subscription. Obviously, I don't necessarily have enough ideas, but I have to think about what would naturally go with that, right? And so monthly newsletter subscription, blah, blah, blah. And see, as you go, now you're starting to have an actual offer. Now it's looking pretty juicy and irresistible. So that's what you need to do today. That's your goal. The more ideas, the better. Don't forget to leverage product secrets right here, because it gives some great ideas for your niche.